3 guesses what Starbucks drink I've got. If you haven't tried it, you need to try it. It is the iced blonde white chocolate pistachio oat shaken espresso. Add the caramel drizzle. Thank me later. Anyway, it is a hot day today. Hot, 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 capital H, as you can tell by my rosy red cheeks. I fancy doing a little bit of baking, you know. I've been getting the baking itch recently, and I was trying to hold off until September because autumn winter is when my baking comes alive and I become the baking queen. I basically am part of the the Great British Bake Off. And baking just reminds me of cozy, cold evenings with a hot chocolate. Just, oh, dreams, goals. But yeah, I've been getting the itch for a while, so I'm caving and I'm doing a little bit of baking today. So I've got my goodies here. I'm going to show you some of my goodies. Let me know if you can guess what I am baking. 3, 2, 1. Biscoff Rocky Road. Biscoff Rocky Road. I've never baked this before, but of course it's a Jane's patisserie recipe, and Jane is my gal for baking. So yeah, I'm excited to give this a try, and the real judge will be Billy. He will tell me whether they are good or not. So fingers crossed they are good. So yeah, I'm going to do my baking. I've got my Starbies to drink, and I also asked over on Instagram and on YouTube. I used the YouTube community thing. I don't know what it's called. What is it called? The YouTube community section to ask a question. I've never used it before, but yeah, first time for everything. So I'm gonna answer questions that I got on there and over on my Instagram. I've got a lot to get through. A lot of the questions are repeat questions from multiple people, so hopefully it shouldn't be too long. But yeah, let's get baking first, because I've never baked these before, so I don't want to get it wrong. Can you see? Probably not. This is what they should be looking like. Now, I can't guarantee mine are going to look like that, but we can try. We can hope. Okay, so it says the prep time should be 10 minutes, the cook time should be 10 minutes, and the setting time should be 3 hours. So in hindsight, is that the correct terminology? Probably not. This should only take me about 20 minutes, but I know it won't. So, okay, line the square tin with parchment paper and leave to the side. So let's do that first. Okay, so we add the butter and the white chocolate. Oh my god, this smell. I honestly could just scoop this up and eat it, the like cake butter, but I won't. 50 grams. Let's do this. Oh no, it's turned off. Hello, hello, wake up. There we go. 50 grams. 50 exactly, perfect. I've just realised that you literally cannot see what I am doing, but you're either going to see the baking or you're going to see me. So, okay, and then the white chocolate. 400 grams of white chocolate. These are 100 grams each, so 4 of these, all of that into this butter. Wow, okay. And then we melt it. So, maybe I should start answering some questions. Let's leave this tea towel here. Okay, so I've got a few about cabin crew. So maybe I'll start with those. Oh, the temptation to... But I can't, I need all of it. If I only needed some, then I would eat it. Okay, so questions. Where are you based? I am based in London. What is the shift pattern? Is it like 5-3 or no pattern? There's not, we don't have any patterns. Well, our contract doesn't. I know that the newer initials, I think from last year, so people that joined last year and this year, and I'm guessing they're gonna carry on, they are on a different contract to me because I started back in 2019. So I believe that they can do different shifts and stuff to us. But for me personally, I could get rostered to do a run of 4 in a row. That is the most that I would be able to get rostered in a row. And then I would need 2 days off. So yeah, it could be 4 on, 2 off, 4 on, 2 on. To be honest, it's never normally, this is quite full, so I think I'm gonna melt it for a little bit and then add the rest of the chocolate as I go. Also, you're probably gonna see the Pizza Hut boxes behind me. Yeah, we got a Pizza Hut takeaway last night. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, shift patterns. You can do 4 on, 2 off, 4 on, 2 on, 2 off, but to be honest, you never normally do that. My shifts kind of vary month to month. So out of season, when it's not school holidays, obviously it's a lot quieter than school holidays, like 6 weeks holiday, etc. So some weeks I could do 1 flight, other weeks I could do 4 flights. So this past week, for example, I had Monday off. I worked Tuesday, Wednesday into Thursday because it was a deep night. I landed at like 6:30 in the morning, and then I was off. Today's Friday, and then I'm off the weekend. Oh, I need to keep an eye on this. I'm getting carried away. Next week, for example, I am off Monday. I am back to work Tuesday, Wednesday, off Thursday, back Friday, Saturday, off Sunday. Last week I was on standbys all week but didn't get used. So yeah, it's very varied. But yeah. Oh, this is all melted. What is your favourite place you have visited? Well, for work, I am all short haul, so I don't do any long haul, so no place in particular for work because I don't get off the plane. But if we're talking just in general, I have to say Florida. Florida is literally my favourite place in the whole world. It is basically my second home, and I will keep going back there for years and years. Yeah, maybe I should have put this in a bigger bowl because it's starting to look like it's going to overflow. Okay, I am back with a new camera battery and I am nearly finished actually with the rocky road. Favourite place I visited? Obviously Florida, but where we're going for our honeymoon at the end of the year, serious bucket list place. So I'm so excited to go there. Honestly, I can't wait. It's just one of those places that I really feel like is once in a lifetime kind of place. So yeah, next question. Let's have a look. With TUI, do you do night stops or just there and back? So I do just there and back, because like I say, I am short haul, but TUI do long haul, depending on what base you are at. For example, like my friends, they are at another base to me and they do long haul and short haul, so they do a mix of the two, and they really enjoy it. But I just know that I like coming home at the end of the day, getting in my own bed, sleeping in my own bed, so I'm happy to do there and backs. What's the next part? Add in the marshmallows and chopped Biscoff biscuits. Okay, how many Biscoff biscuits is it? 250 grams. Okie dokie. And how much is this? 250 grams, perfect. Use the whole thing. Although I feel like I need a bigger mixing bowl. And I feel like this just really isn't a cute mixing bowl. I really want a nice aesthetic mixing bowl. Like, I want a pink one. Do you know what I mean? So maybe I need to get one. So maybe I'm just gonna like break the pieces. This is gonna take ages. What do all these biscuits? Okay, what's the next question while I'm breaking these biscuits? Where are you from? I am from England. I am originally from Hertfordshire, but Billy and I moved a little bit further from Hertfordshire a couple of years ago. So that is where I live currently. Are you planning on having any children in the future? Yes, Billy and I are very excited for when we have children. I mean, if I could, I would literally have 4 or 5 children, but I know that's a bit excessive. So hopefully I can have 3. I would love 3. But yeah, we will see. I mean, as long as they are happy and healthy, that is all that really matters. I do also have endometriosis, so that is kind of like a little bit of a scary thing, I guess. I don't know how to word it really. But yeah, in terms of children, Billy and I would absolutely love to have children. Do you still work as a flight attendant? I do indeed. I just don't post about it that much anymore. I don't know. I just stopped kind of posting about it really. It's because it's my job. For me, it's my normal. So I forget that a lot of people find it super interesting and like to kind of see kind of like the behind the scenes of cabin crew. So yeah, I never really properly post about it anymore. But do you have any tips for someone wanting to start content creating? I'm 16. And I got another one as well that said, what is the best advice you would give to someone young wanting to start YouTube? And honestly guys, just start. If I could go back and tell myself when I was in secondary school, like 15-16-year-old Liv, who really wanted to start YouTube but was really scared of what people would say at school and was just, yeah, like really nervous of what people would think. Not even just people at school, like family members and people outside of school. And yeah, I was just scared of other people's opinions, and really just don't be. At the end of the day, this could bring you so many opportunities that you really couldn't ever imagine. I've worked with some brands that honestly I wouldn't have ever dreamed of when I was in school. I've had amazing opportunities that if I had never started this, I wouldn't have had. I've met some amazing girls and people and friends through this that, again, I would never have met if I hadn't have started it. So I really would just say, just go for it. Don't be scared about what people are going to think. Be yourself. Don't be fake. Don't try and put on a front and act of what you think people are going to like or want to see from you. Just be yourself and people will naturally gravitate towards you. Also, look at this. Yeah, people will naturally gravitate towards you. You will find your circle of people. Yeah, and also I would say as well, be patient. It takes time. It's not one of those things, well, it's very rarely one of those things where it happens overnight and you all of a sudden start working with brands and brands start recognizing you and you start gaining more followers, more subscribers, like really quickly. It is very much like a long kind of process, I would say, but yeah, be patient and enjoy it as well. Don't do it just because you want all the perks from it, if you know what I mean. Like, you've got to really enjoy it. You've got to enjoy making the content. Otherwise, people will see that you are bored of it and you don't really want to do it, but you want, like I say, the perks, because that will just never work out in your favour. So, yeah, that is my advice for you. Got another girl asking if I'm still with Tui, and I am indeed. Has yours and Billy's relationship changed since becoming husband and wife? I would say yes and no. Yes, in the fact it's really strange. So Billy and I were talking about this a few weeks ago actually, and we actually said that we do feel different now being married. We just feel a lot more, I don't know, closer, more I don't want to say more secure, because we've always been secure, but more, we just know that we are much more of a team, much more of a unit. We're each other's priorities, basically. I really didn't think that we would feel any different, because after we got engaged I literally felt no different to being boyfriend and girlfriend. But as soon as we got married, something kind of changed. I don't really know how to describe it, but I'm definitely in my honeymoon bubble still, which is nice. Hopefully that lasts. Are you excited for autumn, and do you have any plans? Obviously I'm excited for autumn. You guys know that I literally am the autumn queen. Autumn, Christmas are literally my favourite times of year, and I honestly cannot wait. I am always talking to Billy about this, saying that I just want it to be autumn so I can go pumpkin picking with my pumpkin spice latte, and then as soon as November the 1st comes around I can put up the Christmas tree and the Christmas decks. Honestly, it puts me in such a better mood. I cannot describe it. I just feel like, yeah, I'm just a lot happier in the autumn and winter, which is strange because a lot more people are happier in the summer, but maybe it's because I am a winter baby, because my birthday's in December, so maybe that is why. Who knows? In terms of having plans though, I don't really have any plans in particular for autumn. Obviously we're going to go pumpkin picking. We will probably do like a fright night or something. We just need to figure out what. We did one at Mead Open Farm a couple of years ago and it was actually really good, so maybe we'll look into that. But yeah, nothing in particular. A lot of garden centre trips, of course. Any holiday plans? So Billy and I are going on our honeymoon in November for 2 weeks, and then after that nothing in particular. I know that we will go to a couple of places next year, I just don't know where, so we will see. But yeah, I cannot wait for our honeymoon. And of course I'm going to vlog it because it's literally, like I say, I'm so excited and I just can't wait to re-watch the honeymoon back. It's just going to be incredible. Leave below your guesses of where you think we are going for our honeymoon and I will see how many of you get it right. Favourite part of your wedding day? All day. No, but seriously, I would say either the morning, like the getting ready process with the girls, that was just so much fun. We had music, we had breakfast, and we were just laughing and joking the whole morning, and we were getting our makeup done, our hair done, and we had some Prosecco, and that was just so much fun. And I really thought I was going to be nervous on the morning, But I was so chill. It wasn't until, I would say, about 45 minutes to an hour before I had to walk down the aisle that I then started getting really nervous, and I thought I was actually gonna pass out at one point. I was so nervous to walk down the aisle and say our vows in front of everyone because we wrote our own vows. But yeah, the morning was literally just, oh, it was just incredible. I wish it was just like a big sleepover, and that's what me and the girls were saying. Like, it just felt like we were at a sleepover. And then also I really loved the reception. Everyone just dancing together, singing. We were all having drinks, and everyone, well, a lot of people stayed at the wedding venue the night of. So yeah, it was just so much fun. And then the next morning we all met up for breakfast, which was, yeah, just so fun. And we all just caught up about the night before, the antics and what had gone on. And oh, I wish I could relive that day over and over and over again. I wish I could bottle up the feeling that I had throughout that whole day. Like, it was just, I can't even describe it. And yeah, it's all over. But it literally was perfect, so perfect. And we was really wanting an outside ceremony, and we were so lucky with the weather. The day before it was raining, and the day of, bright blue skies. It was just perfect. So I am so lucky and grateful. And yeah, anything you would change about the wedding? I don't actually think so. We literally did everything that we wanted to do. I'm so glad if you are in the middle of planning a wedding at the minute and you are to-ing and fro-ing about doing a top table or a sweetheart table. So a sweetheart table is essentially where it's just you and your husband, or you and your wife, the two of you sat at a table, and then everyone else is sat tables around you. I would 100 million trillion% do it. I'm so glad we did a sweetheart table, because it really gave Billy and I time to sit there, chat to each other, see what each other was feeling like during the ceremony, just before the ceremony, because obviously we hadn't seen each other the morning of. So yeah, it was just like, and we were just looking around the whole room at all of our friends and family, mingling with each other, chatting with each other, and it was just, yeah, I loved that part. So 100% would recommend a sweetheart table. But in terms of regretting anything or doing something differently, I really don't think there is anything that I can think of at the top of my head, to be honest. So I'm glad about that. So I'm going to leave the questions there, and I'm going to put this into the tin, and then I think it goes in the fridge for 3 hours, and then I will show you guys once it is all ready to be eaten. Honestly, I can't wait. I wish I could just scoop it and eat it right now. It looks delicious. Let me show you. Guys, if this doesn't look gorgeous, Biscoff, white chocolate, marshmallow goodness. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to eat this.